Hello, my name is Fred Amrine, and I am the founder of Pay for Ed, a company solving the student debt crisis. This program is an introduction to our college cost analyzer, which will help parents that are pre-high school, in high school, and pre-college decision. If you're not familiar with our products, we provide a comprehensive solution that evolves with the family and the student throughout the college funding decision process. This includes pre-college, while you're in college, and also in repayment. This program is focused with the pre-decisions or our college cost analyzer. The analyzer is specifically for the pre-high school parents that are trying to understand how to position themselves best for financial aid, and also understanding how they can maximize their college savings and stay on target. We have discovered that by understanding your positioning and the type of schools you're trying to save for, you can create a better plan. For your high school freshmen and sophomores, this is a critical time in the financial aid positioning process, since once you cross over that second semester of your sophomore year in high school, that is your base year for financial aid. So any planning prior to that is beneficial. Once you're in junior and senior year, you have your grades, and now you can create a better college list with having your GPA, standardized testing, and actually how much you've saved, and maybe a little more direction on where your child is looking to go and what they're trying to be. The first critical part of this process is understanding your expected family contribution, or your EFC. Everyone thinks it's just one number. It's actually a set of four numbers that are summed together. There's two specific processes or methods. One's called the federal methodology. The second is called the institutional methodology. The federal methodology is driven by the Department of Education, which is called the FAFSA form. The institutional methodology can be from specific colleges, or the most common is run by College Board, called the CSS profile. The unique thing about our approach is that you need to calculate this number over the 4 years, since it will help you understand how much financial aid you may receive during your college years. By having this information, you understand, am I doing something, but am I doing it right? Here's an example of what the approach should be by understanding the four quadrants of the EFC calculation. You can see here is the federal methodology and also the institutional methodology, and you can see the differences. We also can see the four different quadrants of the EFC calculation. As an example, this family has $130,000 saved, and it converts to $63.51 in their EFC calculation. What's also identified here in our process is what's the parent's EFC, which will dictate your strategies on what schools and how to position yourself the best way for financial aid. Once you have that information, you can build your college list. Here you can see we provide a group of information. Is it a CSS profile school, or what methodology they use, the cost of attendance, and based on the school's historical gifting policy, how much they typically meet of need and how much of it is gift aid. And also, what's the graduation rate, because the best way to save money is to graduate on time. We also provide you with a secondary third-party report that you have access to within the system. So how do we save you time and money? If you don't use our product or our approach, what you need to do is go to each college, search for their net price calculator on each website, input the same information on each site, record those results in some type of spreadsheet or on a piece of paper, and that's only going to give you 1 year of information. As I said, it's important to know your 4-year cost. Then you're going to have to sort through those different results in different formats, and what's not known to many people is the quality of those calculators will vary school to school and be inconsistent with the formats. We believe our simplified approach can save you time and money, because we help you understand and build your EFC so you understand what your direction should be. You then select your colleges. We have over 1,700 colleges in our college database. You can have 19 schools in the system at any given time. You then estimate your financial award letters and then projects that cost over the 4 years. And in addition, we ask you how much money you have saved and how much you can afford per year. We can then help you understand how your debt will need to be structured. What's even more impressive is that we allow you, once you receive your award letters, compare all your award letters in one place and simplify the entire process so you can make a better decision for your child and for your financial future. This gives an example of some of the information we provide you. What is the 4- and 5-year and 6-year graduation rates? How competitive is the school from an admission and enrollment standpoint? And what's the school's historical gifting policy and how that will affect you? As you can see on the top here, this family, what their student debt will be at graduation is all projected on the front end. Here's another part of how we create the transparency. As you can see, this is called Enroll Management, and this is actually how the colleges make their decisions. The blue dot is the student at each school, will be custom to each school, and the horizontal line there is the average SAT GPA. So if I'm below that horizontal line, that means I am at a reach school. What's not disclosed to you is the vertical line, which is the average packet at each school. In this case, this student's attractive because they're below that number. But if I was on the right-hand side of the vertical line, that would mean I have a financial reach, no different than the academic reach, and which makes you a little less attractive for the school depending on what the school is looking for in a given year. Here's what's unique about our approach. We do a 4-year approach. As you can see here, by doing the 4 years, this family has a second child that's going to come on board that's going to improve their financial aid positioning. So understanding what you're going to pay over the 4 years is a much better approach because it's so expensive in today's terms. What we believe is the missing part is the how. This is going to dictate how your debt structure is going to be organized and how you can maximize your money the best way. By understanding this, your child can make a better college financial decision. We organize this based on both the what and the how so that you have an easier comparison on what the best decision will be. Once we have your how, we then can see how the debt will be structured. As I've mentioned before, your debt structure is going to drive your loan repayment options, which will then drive your child's financial future. The importance of the how is the missing piece of why student debt is out of control. Your cash flow will drive your debt structure, will then drive your loan repayment options. This is a missing part in the process, and the schools do not provide this information for you. In our process, it's custom to you. It's your cash flow. It's your college savings plans. It's your financial award. Everything is unique to your situation. In a recent study funded by FINRA, over 54% of the millennials wish they had made a different college financial decision. This is due to the lack of transparency and the focus on admissions and not on the outcome. And we provide that information for you. Here's some added benefits for the rising senior is having the award letter and doing the comparison. The government's been asking the schools to standardize this process for years. We have done that for you. This allows you to compare your schools all in one place when we regenerate the cash flows. The schools are dynamic in what they do each year, and families do not understand that part of the process. This then sorts the award letters in schools by the most cost effective so that you can make a better college decision. As you can see here, we've regenerated the 4-year cash flow with the actual award. This was the same college. This child received an $18,000 merit scholarship. As you can see in the outer years, the uptick was not as great because how the schools handle the merit scholarships versus a need-based scholarship, which you'll learn within our process. Then once you have your award letters, the system sorts it by the most cost-effective. The most cost-effective is not always the best school for your child. By graduating time is the best way to save money. If you feel your child is going to be more productive in a smaller environment where the schools offer some additional benefits that where your child is going to be the happiest, then you need to make that decision even though it may cost you more money. So what does our package include? We provide you an easy-to-use system with help videos on each page, coaching videos throughout the system, timely webinars where you can ask questions, a fast answer key that can eliminate some of the pressure of the financial aid process, and also access to a private Facebook community where you can then ask multiple questions also. What we believe we've done is created a simplification of the process. We've become the trusted, objective second opinion as you go through this process. We believe it can reduce the stress both for you as the parent and also for your student because we add transparency. We add in the expectations instead of this blind hope in many cases that we go through. It organizes the financials in one place, both at the list building stage and also at the decision point once you receive all your award letters. It also helps you avoid excessive student debt by projecting how much debt you'll have at graduation and what that monthly payment will be. It allows you to engage the student in basic conversation, and with this all in hand, we believe that you'll make a better college financial decision for your future and your child's. So please join us. Let us help you make a better college financial decision and join us in solving the student debt crisis. Please click on the icons to subscribe to this channel or to go to our purchase page to buy the College Cost Analyzer. Thank you for your time and have a great day.